night, but they got to get back on track tonight in Malibu. It's Gonzaga, it's Pepperdine, it's next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, during the 80s and a lot of the 90s, it was the rivalry inside the West Coast Conference. Number 13, Gonzaga on the road at Pepperdine. The Waves hoping to rekindle some of that past magic in this matchup. And who knows, maybe they can score the major upset like Loyola Marymount did on Thursday night on their home floor. It's great to see everyone again. Greg Heister and Craig Elo. And Craig, I think it's important for Gonzaga after that loss to Loyola Marymount, an abysmal loss, that they get it out of their brains quickly and get after Pepperdine early in this game.
Well, you can live by the adage, next play, and just throw that game out, although we got to talk about the last game. You know, there was some good stuff going on in the first half. Transition baskets. Stephen Gray was knocking down shots from the outside. The defense was okay. They kept the lines at bay, but then the defense collapsed, and when it collapsed, they started hitting shots. They had energy plays from Kevin Young. Watch this. Out of nowhere, catches it, throws it over his shoulder. That kind of play was indicative of how Loyola played the rest of that game and winds up winning that game, beating the Zags.
They were opportunistic. Gonzaga wasn't. And for Pepperdine, this is a team that won their first 3 games in league. Since then, they have not won a game. They're 3-8, but they've got Keon Bell. And if you're a Zag fan, you know what he did in January in Spokane.
Yeah, we saw all kinds of shots from Keon Bell. 34 points in the second half. He had circus shots, dunk shots, aggressive going to the basket, and that's what kept Pepperdine in that game. But hey, Norm Barfew, sit back in your Barca Lounger and relax and ride the wave back to the victory lane tonight, because the Zags will prevail.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not a must-win for Gonzaga, but if they were to lose tonight against Pepperdine, it would put an enormous amount of pressure on things when they close out the regular season next week in Spokane. Number 13, Gonzaga, Pepperdine. The starting lineups, the tip-off when we come back. In Malibu, beautiful day outside today along the Pacific Coast Highway and indoors. Here's Gonzaga's starting lineup. Elias Harris, Robert Sacre, Gray and Bolden, and Goodson, the guards. And there's head coach Mark Few, now in his 11th season, and still over that 80% winning percentage number. Number 1 in college basketball history. And for Pepperdine, the starting lineup, Michael Thompson, Taylor Darby, and Dennis Augre. The front line, the guards Keon Bell and Caleb Willis. And head coach Tom Asbury in his 8th season as the head coach of Pepperdine, his 2nd stint, however. And he had a great record here at Pepperdine in the 1990s as a head coach.
And that's why he's back with the Waves, because he had such success recruiting, bringing in top players. So the Waves trying to get back to that magic that Coach had once.
Gonzaga's won 17 consecutive games now against Pepperdine, and the Waves win the opening tip. Willis running the point. Goodson there defensively. Hand off to Bell. Bell 37 points in the opener between these two teams. Thompson's 3 attempt is off, and here's Goodson on the far side, now to the middle. Gray in transition to the elbow, jump shot, good. Much the same the start that he got off on Thursday night.
Good that he's looking for his shot, because he did in the first half of that game against Loyola have a good first half shooting the basketball. He's going to have a better half against the Waves.
There's Willis trying to create some space, and now Bell with Augre posting up. Bell into the corner. Willis for 3. That's off the front of the rim. And Matt Bolden the rebound. And he sets up the half court. They go to Sacre. He's shoved from behind. Easy call there on Taylor Darby, our first foul of the game.
Well, if you watch Zag basketball, you know good and well that that's the initial break. The big fella gets down in there in the paint. But here's the keys to the game. Gap time. Stop and score, score and stop. They want to create that gap like you just saw. Score, now they want to get a stop, and they want to continue to do that. and build that. And then the second one is transition baskets. Hey, in that second half, they didn't get any transition baskets or easy baskets, and that hurt them. So tonight they want to get some easy baskets.
Stephen Gray just hitting that 3 to give Gonzaga the 5-0 lead. Here's Willis. And a foul called on Elias Harris. Let's take a look at that three-point shot a moment ago, giving Gonzaga this 5-0 lead. Bolden off the inbound. Easy play here, Craig.
Really, no one's out there guarding Stephen. It's a perfect look for him. Quick pass in from Matt Bolden. Nice read. Nice choice. Stephen catches it in rhythm and knocks it down.
Keon Bell yet to take a shot for Pepperdine as Willis now moves it to the near side.
Well, he's got the defensive lock guy on him. 32, Stephen Gray, not only known for his offense, but has become the defensive stopper.
Agre back to Thompson. Thompson will drive to the baseline, trying to create some space there. Willis, nice catch. 9 on the shot clock. Willis working on Goodson. Bulls his way into the middle. Throws up the wild one, no good. Tip back, Agre. And Pepperdine's on the board.
Well, that's just perseverance, staying with a ball that came off the rim.
And Rob Sacre beats Agre at the other end. And it's 7-2 Gonzaga.
Looks like the Zags are going to try to exploit those smaller size waves tonight with Robert coming in that initial break.
And Stephen Gray now the takeaway and the run out. And Gonzaga now leading it by 7 at 9-2.
Stephen anticipating well on the wing, getting that steal, and that steal led to an easy basket.
Sacre the block. It goes out of bounds. Gonzaga's defensive intensity, Greg, already at a very high level.
Yeah, there's a great overplay. Stephen using his offhand to knock the ball out, but it worked for him. Took it down the length of the floor and then flushed it. And that's exactly what the Zags want to do. They want to get stops. And when they get those stops, you want to create those turnovers into points.
20 on the shot clock here for Pepperdine. Here's Bell driving. And a foul called on Dimitri Goodson. That's number 1 on Dimitri. Number 1 on Gonzaga. Or actually 2 on GU.
Well, Meach had good position.
Bell wide open off the inbound. 9-5. Can't let him get going. Rob Sacre. Turnover. Okay, Craig, let's take a look at tonight's game brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino, the keys to the game.
You're going to do them again, huh? Gap time, stop and score, score and stop. I kind of explained that already. They want to have those stops and then transition baskets. When you shoot bad in the game before, you want to get easy baskets to help that percentage go up and give your confidence back. And that's what's happening right now. The Zags have a couple of fast breaks.
Northern Quest Resort and Casino Hotel opening January 10. Check it out. A turnover there on Lauren Jackson of Pepperdine, giving it back to Gonzaga. And here's Matt Bolden. Stephen Gray to Sacre. Spins on Agre, but he traveled. I don't know about that call. Looked like he got a dribble down in time.
Well, Agre was standing flat-footed and standing straight up guarding Robert. Robert did the right thing, using a quick drop step to the baseline, but must have not got that dribble down in time.
Keon Bell. He's got quickness. Darby jump shot, missed it. Agre again another rebound, but then lost the handle. It's on the floor, grabbed by Harris, and he got it to Gray. Near side to Bolden. Matt Bolden, the 3 in transition.
I was just about ready to say, Matt, don't shoot that, but